Hi, it's BB. I am here for a VR in my series of February / Valentine's / I don't know, red and pink cutesy love decks. I don't know. I'm here for a VR. As you can tell, I'm taking forever to get to it. It's the Loveliest Decks by Simply Han. And yeah, these are my contributions or my curation. This VR has 8 prompts, so we'll just get into the first one. The Heartthrob deck. Which deck swept me off my feet at first sight? And that would be a deck I don't have a box for, which is kind of obnoxious. But it is the Beline Oracle. It's very large. I don't know if you can tell. And it's just stunning. Yes, that's Jeff Goldblum. But it's just stunning. And it really did sweep me off my feet immediately. No? Yes. My cat is meowing at the door. I might need to fix that. I love this one. Ugh. It was Olive, and there were people in the hallway, and so she wanted to go see them, but she couldn't. I mean, they were gone. I opened the door for her so she could look. Anyway, Beline. This one is on Etsy. It is a pretty penny, but the quality is really amazing, and so are the images, so I guess it makes sense. I think this was 100, if not close to it. So yeah, a lot, but very, very stunning, very beautiful. And then as you can see, all of the keywords are in French, but there is a paper that was included, and it has the English interpretations. I like how it has 3 columns too. So it's which card represents this person in this situation, what does the oracle advise, and how the situation will evolve. Oh, sorry about Olive. Hold please. Okay, so that is the Beline Oracle. Love this one. All of them are so good. I love the colors in this one too. Okay, that's the Beline Oracle. That's my first prompt. The second prompt is the Hopeless Romantic deck. Which feels the most dreamy and romantic? And I went with the obvious choice, but I mean, it's obvious because it's true. If I'm thinking of the dreamiest deck that I have, combined with being the most romantic, you know, because I have a lot of romantic decks. Actually, keep an eye out for a video on that. I think I'll be filming that today as well. We'll see if I'll be able to post both of them before the first, but that's kind of the goal. So yes, it's dreamy, it's soft, it's idealistic, it's romantic, it's all the things. Let me look at these. Oh, I love that. Takes me places. A perfect February deck, but it's honestly perfect to use year-round, I think. So this is the second edition. There was a first edition, and I prefer this one. I mean, I don't prefer every aspect of it better, but overall I prefer this one. So this is my Hopeless Romantic deck, the Tarot of Aphrodite. Prompt 3 is the Soulmate deck. Which deck do I feel the deepest emotional connection with? And I chose the Aquamarine Tarot. I don't know what it is about this one. I don't use it the most, but when I received it, I felt like it was the first time that I felt a really immediate and strong connection to it. I talked about it a lot in the first maybe 6 months or so that I had the deck, but it really felt so familiar and so of a certain time. I guess that time being, you know, the years since my birth. Like, so I don't say my childhood because these aren't things that I've experienced necessarily all in my childhood, some of which are, but a lot of it is just what was going on in the world and other people's lives during that time. And it also is very versatile when it comes to aesthetics and styles. Like, it has a range, and I feel like all of them speak to me, which is really nice that I can get so many different feelings from one deck. But yes, so this is the deck that I would say I have the deepest emotional connection to at this point, the Aquamarine Tarot. Next is the Self-Love deck, which deck helps me reconnect with myself and practice self-care. Lately, when I have been feeling out of sorts or a little fragile, I have been pulling the Animal and Botanical Tarot deck. I just pull one card and I read about the animal. Usually it's 2 animals and the plant that is featured. Not only is the book soft and kind of delicate in the way that it relays the messages, the art itself is really soft, which I just appreciate. And there's something about an animal delivering a message being a little bit easier to take than maybe humans or humanoids or abstract images. Such a beautiful, beautiful deck. I remember when I first saw it, I rushed to the website to see if it was still available, and it was. I think I passed on the Kickstarter. I think this was a Kickstarter originally. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I was backing too many Kickstarters at the time, but this is my Self-Love deck. Number 5 is the Power Couple Combo, my favorite tarot and oracle deck pairing, and why. And right now it would be, I have all my decks over here and they're really hard to reach. It would be the Death Doula with the HKG, the Hong Kong Garden. So let me get these out and I'll be right back. Okay, so if you can see, they both have some gold details. They're not perfectly matched in the gold details. They both have a quiet kind of opulence, I feel like. I think that they read really well together, and I feel like the theming works too, because we have a deck about like the history of culture that is also steeped in ancestry, and then we have a deck that is about transformation, the cycle of life, death. And I don't know, I think that they work really well together. And I think they look stunning. I don't know if you're getting this, but I think that they look amazing. So that's my favorite tarot and oracle pairing right now. Let me know what you think. Number 6 is the Secret Admirer deck, a deck I don't use often but secretly adore. And I chose the Wild Goddess Oracle by Amy Zerner and Monty Farber. I feel like this video is very oracle heavy when usually my videos are not, but that might just be like the result of having done more videos than usual in February. This deck is really beautiful. We know I love vintage. We know I love women-centric, feminine presenting decks and collage. So we have it all. We have these beautiful colors, these beautiful archetypes, and I really should use this more. This would be a really amazing self-care deck, I believe, or self-empowerment. I love all the blue eyes. I have blue eyes. I love this one too. This artist is so amazing, and they have, I don't think it's featured in this deck, but they have some of the best portraits I've seen, like that are my taste and that I would put in my home. Like very, very beautiful. Again, I apologize for Olive. She is in heat, so she is at the door. I'm trying to pacify her, and this is my time of day to film, so I'm trying to do it all, and it's not really working. Prompt 7 is the Forever Love deck. If I could only keep one deck, which would it be? And I decided on Spolia. It's so good. It's a collage, and it also, I feel like, doesn't pin me down. It's an amazing reader. It has a great little white book. When I say pin me down, I think it has enough vintage illustration mixed with photographic elements, mixed with kind of more modern art, that I think it's really versatile. I think you can use this deck to read for anyone. The colors are amazing, the production quality, the art direction, and formatting are just pristine, unmatched. It's so good. I know that this is on a lot of people's favorites list. I love what a fan Johnny is of this deck, and I would have to agree. I think that this is a classic, and I think if I only had one deck, this would be a great one to have. So this is the Spolia Tarot, my Forever Love deck. Number 8 and the last prompt is the love letter card, a card that feels like a love letter to myself or someone special. And I cheated here because I picked some of my favorite cards from the Sistine Tarot that all feel like a love letter. I feel like this deck in itself is that exactly. Like, this is a love letter to anyone who owns it, and it's stunning. It's stunning and gorgeous and fabulous, and it really is that romance, love, hearts, self-love, romantic love, friendship love. Like, it's all of those things, and aesthetically it just feels like a Valentine, So that's it. That's my VR2 loveliest decks. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm excited to see everyone else's. I've been watching video responses here and there, and I will catch you in my next video, the romantic decks, my 14 romantic deck picks of the year. So tune in, that will be coming soon. I want to thank you for being here. Thanks for being curious. Thanks for being my friend. And my mom's coming. I gotta go.